me, honesty, reliability. I'm big into like integrity and ethics and morals. So I think a lot of time I can train for skill, kind of mold somebody into the position. But if they're fundamentally not a good person, I can't train somebody or teach them to have a good attitude or a good moral code. I think especially in our industry, volunteering at a local shelter, or even some of the, depending again on what your industry, so to speak, is, just getting out there, getting involved, getting the experience, getting some work under your belt. I know I, as an employer, like to see somebody that gives back to the community. So whether it be, like I said, a sense of volunteerism, preferably in the industry that they're applying for, but really anywhere. I think that kind of gives you an edge. It's kind of lets the employer know that you're not just all about the dollar sign, that you're in it because it's something that you're passionate about and something that you believe in. I think the same thing. I think a lot of who we are and how we succeed is because of the person that you are. And I know I was raised to treat others the way you want to be treated. And I remember that in my personal relationships and my professional relationships. And I think, it doesn't mean that I'm Mother Teresa. It doesn't mean that, I'm a saint all the time. But I definitely try to treat people the way I want to be treated. And I try to remember that, again, across the board. And I think as you progress into your career, just remember the fact that you want to be a good person. And yes, you want to be successful. And yes, you want to make money and all that kind of stuff. But I really, truly believe that all of that comes to you. With what you put out is what you get back. So just continue, just be persistent, pursue your dreams. And again, don't worry about the dollar signs. That'll come. When you're following your heart, when you're excited to get up to go to work in the morning, that's worth more than a huge paycheck. Nothing would be worse than, I think, dreading coming to work. So I think that would be my advice, to follow your heart and to be true to who you are. It's kind of like everything that was post 9/11. Our world changed after September 11th, and so many things changed. I think what's sad is we forget sometimes because life goes on, and we kind of just forget and keep going. I think it's going to be like that with the whole post-COVID thing. I think our eyes are going to be open to disease control and to the fact that we don't, as a country, this affected the world. It was a global pandemic. So it's everywhere that we don't think enough about washing our hands, about, sneezing and coughing and doing simple things like that can spread a pandemic like this one. So I think across the board, it's going to change how we do things. I think personally in this industry for us, it has kind of been a blessing in disguise in some areas. So some of the things that we just did on a regular basis, just because it was what we did, we've been able to relook at those and kind of reevaluate those processes and make things better, not just for us or for the animals, but for the clients that we serve as well. So I definitely think there'll be some implications and some changes. And I think that's going to be a good thing, honestly. The best thing I can say is how proud I am of the relationship that I have with IMBC. I didn't know much about the school. When I had been first approached to partner, it was a different school. And then years later, I was reapproached and it was IMBC. And again, I think I've let you guys know that I'm a very, true to myself kind of person. And I built this brand it'll be 16 years actually. Oh my gosh, coming up here at the end of the month, June 30th. It'll be 16 years that I started this shelter. And it's a brand that I'm very proud of. It might as well be called the Ruth Shelter. It is definitely who I am. It's a part of my heart. So to partner with anybody has always been something that scared me because I'm so proud of my reputation. And I'm just so thankful that IMBC shares a lot of my ideals and my ethics. And I love the professionalism of the school. And I think, the students, I attended a graduation and I was moved. Like everything they wanted me to, or I thought I was going to say, it isn't what I said at all during my little speech, because I was so moved by how passionate the teachers were about the students and the actual genuine caring that, starting way at the top with the directors and the owners all the way down to the teachers. It was just a great environment. And I think that's so important and so nurturing. So I think with that, I would say, be proud of that school and be proud of what you got there and what you earned there at the school and their reputation. Again, life's all about reputation and relationships. So the fact that you have that as a fundamental, as a basis, sky's the limit.